Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Fred Guy here, and today hitting another Guerlain, which is my favourite house. And today one from the Homme line, and this is Guerlain Homme. This one is L'eau Boisee. So before we get into the fragrance, I'm going to have a quick look at the bottle. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look at the bottle, and if you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's like the Habit Rouge style bottle, and most of the men's line are now in this sort of uniform bottle, just with a different sticker and obviously the name and juice. Caps tend to be different as well, you know, different coloured caps, different coloured stickers, etc. And you got Guerlain Homme L'eau Boisee, another Guerlain logo right there. You got a little bit of information on the bottom, or this one's rubbed off a fair bit. Nothing on the back. You know, these are nice and elegant. You know, they're nothing fancy, but they are sort of gentleman-like. You know, and they're nice when they're all stacked on the shelf together. But I do personally prefer an individual bottle for every sort of fragrance. It's just my thing. And then you've got this particular one has a black cap and a silver sprayer. So, as a quick look at the bottle. Okay, so you've had a look at the bottle. Yeah, uniform Habit Rouge bottles. They look okay on the shelf, but I do prefer fragrance to have their individual bottles, but it is what it is. So L'eau Boisee from Guerlain. It was out released in 2012, and it was a woody chypre. Okay, I'll go with that actually. And the notes in this, just to run through the notes, is vetiver, lime, woody notes, grass, mint, geranium, rum and musk. So it's in the Guerlain Homme family. So Guerlain Homme's family is basically sort of a take on like a mojito, minty mojito sort of thing. And I've got a couple in the range. The original is straight down a mojito. The EDP is more less of a woody take, more mint, more boozy and more sweetness. And this one sort of in the opposite. This one there's more of the woods, hence L'eau Boisee, Boisee being woods. There's more emphasis of woods that come through on this version. So when you first spray this one, let's have a look at the nose. When you first spray this one, you get like a citrus top, which for me, I get a slight grassy vibe, like fresh cut grass. Definitely a lime. It's the lime that's the main thing in this. In this, I don't get much of the mint like the rest of the range. For me, this is more of about a very, very refreshing, juicy, citrusy lime in this when you first spray, with a slight hint of, say, a cut grass. It does come off a little boozy when you first spray it. I mean, it says rum, but I don't really get rum. There's no, again, very little in the way of sweetness, and no spiciness or anything like that. Not really. This is more emphasis on woods in this one, and fresh, clean woods. A little bit bitey as well, these woods in this. So when you first spray it, you get a woody, citrusy scent, which is how it really stays, to be honest. As it dries down, obviously the mint, the lime goes away. A hint of a mint really, but this gets more like a fresh cut grass scent, which is helped by, in my opinion, by the fresh vetiver, because that's pretty much what vetiver is. It's the roots of like fresh grass, if you will, or dry grass. So coming from the notes, don't get much in the geranium. It is quite musky, this one. There's a clean white musk at the bottom. So what you get once those citruses die off is to my nose, it's more like a cedar. I mean, what's it say? It says vetiver, so it is vetiver, sort of heavy, but it's a clean vetiver. And to my knowledge there's a cedar in here, again a clean, slightly bitey cedar, and musks with an undertone, I say that, like fresh cut grass kind of vibe. So that's what this basically smells like from top to bottom. Very, very nice, and the performance on this is actually very good. I would say it's actually may even be the best of the line out of the discontinued Eau de Toilette, the first one, this one and the EDP. I would actually say performance wise, especially for projection, I would say this has got the best projection. So if you like a fragrance that really projects quite strong, I would say this one is the one to go for if you like that strong projection. And for longevity, I would probably say this or the EDP. They're both roughly about the same. Obviously the other one is an EDP, this one's Eau de Toilette, but it's quite strong, this one, and lasts just as long as the EDP. But like I said, this one actually pushes a bit more. The EDP is actually really good at pushing, but this one's like almost monster when you first put it on. The first few hours, everybody around you is going to smell it, and that's not a bad thing because it smells really good. So not only does it smell good, but the performance is very good as well. Age and sex, well, sex, I would definitely say this is more masculine, with the vetiver, the woods, the boozy side of it definitely comes across masculine, this one. The others in the line, yeah, women could get away with quite easily. This one's definitely more way over towards the masculine side. And age wise, I would say for this one, again about 25 and upwards. Definitely not a youthful scent, doesn't have much in the way of a sweetness. This one is quite tart and tart citruses and then bitey woods, sharp bitey woods in this. No, nothing really playful or youthful in this, although it is quite an alluring scent. I mean, like playful as in youthful, definitely not really. So I would say 25 and up for this one. If I could recommend seasons, I would say definitely one for the spring. It's definitely got like a spring-like vibe with the woods in here. Emphasis more on the woods in this one than any of the others in the line, hence the name, as I said. So definitely spring, anytime spring, and I would say a good summertime night. If it's a slightly cooler summertime night, you can easily get away with this one. It smells really good actually. When it's a little warmer, like on a summer night, actually really good fragrance for that type of thing. And occasions, this one, like the other two, the EDT and EDP, got a bit more of a dressed up vibe to them. Now this one could easily be worn as casual as you like, up to dressed up. You know, it can do everything, quite versatile from whatever you're dressed in. This one, it's just got a more casual vibe compared to the other two. So if you're more of a very laid back, casual type person like me, this one is probably the one to go to out of the three. Well, mainly the two now. This one and the EDP. I would say go for this one if you're more casual, and then buy the other one for just slightly more like upper class, dressed up. You could own the two quite easily. They are quite different, similar in its vibe, but quite different. But this one definitely more casual. So overall, I think this is a fantastic fragrance. A good 9 out of 10. I don't quite like it as much as the EDP. That's a personal choice, but I still really do think it's a fantastic fragrance. So a good solid 9 out of 10 for me. I give a lot of Guerlains high numbers out of 10 just because they're well made, you know. Most Guerlains, it's blended really well. Definitely in a French way. You can only Guerlain and French. The French and the Guerlain only do things like this. and the quality on this range from the Guerlain Homme is actually really good as well. So overall, great scent, definitely worth a try if you haven't tried it. So let me know in the comments below, have you tried this? Do you want to try it? If you've not tried it, do you like it, do you not like it, whatever the comment may be, leave it below and I'll answer it if I can. So thank you for watching, I really appreciate it as always. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again soon on the next video.